You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. I guess every year we're supposed to have some kind of a race-related hoax. I mean, hell, what actually blew this channel up was Bubba Wallace. That's right. We literally had like 300 subs and jumped to 60,000 in 8 weeks. Just because of bullshit crap just like this, and the fact that college programs are willing to run with it when at this point the story has completely unraveled. We've got ourselves a full-blown race hoax at this point. Unbelievable. We got a godmother that hates white people like there's no tomorrow. That's a flat fact. We've seen the receipts. We've seen the comments. I mean, she has said some repugnant shit. Well, this cracker is doing a story on Rachel Richardson. Yeah. Let's do it. Outkick. College teams trip over themselves to virtue signal for Rachel Richardson. Even as her story unravels, this is Outkick. Last week, Duke volleyball player Rachel Richardson alleged that BYU Fan repeatedly hurled racial slurs at her during a match. Since then, there has been no evidence that the incident occurred. In fact, there is mounting evidence, and let me clean this up for Outkick. There is mounting evidence that this is a complete bullshit lie. There we go. Clean that up for you. I mean, that's just where I'm at on this story. There was a police officer stationed near BYU student section during one of the instances that Richardson alleges she was called a slur. The officer reported he heard no such thing. The only people who have come out and said Rachel Richardson's account is true besides Richardson are her godmother and father. Neither was present at the match. And Richardson's godmother has a questionable history with racist remarks against white people. Let's open that link so we can just get a couple of quick ones here. Elevating these white men to hero status is pissing me off. They all knew the former guy Trump was capable of and turned a blind eye. Where's all the ones where she called everybody a cracker? You poor white mother effers. Creepy ass crackers are scary. Ain't watching this cracker barrel bullshit. Dumb white women. Wow. Okay, so her godmother's just racist as hell. Gotcha. Yeah, there you go. Starting to paint the picture for you yet? Wow. There is no evidence that a slur occurred despite cameras present. No other player for either team or fan has corroborated the account of Richardson, as if a guy could go out there, holler the N-word, and 900 people wouldn't have turned around and stopped everything. Come on. Come on. This smelled like Jussie Smollett and Bubba Wallace from the beginning. Despite that, the media and other schools continue to treat it as it absolutely happened. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, BYU has completely bought in and look like idiots, falling on the imaginary woke sword. Clean that up. They not only issued a lengthy apology, but they have since suspended their student section for volleyball games for an undefined length of time. Absolutely nuts. Now, here we go, because we got to get us a hashtag out of it. Damn, Black Lives Matter's already taken. What can we try now? Hashtag blackout racism is trending in support of Rachel Richardson. Okay. So it should come as no surprise that as of Friday night, a parade of women's collegiate volleyball teams put out a tweet about doing a, quote, blackout to show support for someone who may have falsely accused BYU fans of racism. Can you imagine if white people did a whiteout? I mean, the sky would literally fall and start flopping around on the floor. Hashtag Stand with Rachel Richardson and hashtag Blackout Racism were both trending in the college volleyball world. It appears to have been started by a group called the American Volleyball Coaches Association, who sent this tweet out. A group of volleyball coaches are encouraging the VB community to wear black on Friday to acknowledge that you stand against racism and act if you, your staff, or student athletes experience racism. Hashtag BS. Tweets came from all over the collegiate landscape, including Big Ten programs like Penn State, Maryland, and Northwestern. Here we are. We are. Hashtag we are. Hashtag blackout racism. Hashtag stand with Rachel Richardson. Nah, I'm not standing with people that look like they're making up just complete horse shit. I'm not. Maryland volleyball united against racism. Nobody's condoning racism, but it doesn't mean you have to slurp up every little story that goes around out there. Come on. Not to be left out, the entire Big East Conference weighed in. Hashtag Big East VB staffs across the league are wearing black today as we hashtag stand with Rachel Richardson and aim to hashtag blackout racism. It wasn't just mainland United States either. University of Hawaii got into it. Jumped in on the action. I'm not even reading that crap. Then there's Harvard, a school theoretically full of very smart people who should know better than to run with unsubstantiated claims, going all in on the still unproven allegation. Unproven allegation? Hell, this looks worse and worse on Rachel Richardson all the time. And let me guess, all y'all just gonna cover it up, just gonna act like this never happened. It's all true. We're blindly accepting it, even though there was a full investigation that included video and people that were all around the alleged one student. By the way, that one student, if he's underage or if he's of age or whoever his parents are, should sue the pants off this person for defamation. You would expect BYU would have gotten behind the student after they found this looked like it was completely made up. And they didn't. They bent the knee. We could go on and on, honestly, because school after school posted similar tweets of their athletes wearing black. Wow. Louisville, Marshall, Kent State, VCU, UTEP even went a step further and posted a statement on the alleged incident. UTEP volleyball. We stand with Rachel Richardson of Duke Volleyball and stand against racism by wearing black shirts because black T-shirts will get rid of racism. That's how this works. You didn't know? Apparel. Here at Memorial Gym, we will never tolerate racist, sexist, or derogatory remarks directed at any member of the visiting team. Why didn't anybody stop this on the spot? I would love to know. I would love to know. And it just so happens, guess what? Everybody knows who Rachel Richardson is now. Oh, the Colin Kaepernick grift is strong here. We are proud of the culture of diversity and inclusion fostered by the El Paso community and embraced by our volleyball program. It's not just volleyball. Also announced South Carolina's women's basketball was canceling its upcoming home and home series over the incident. Totally stupid. Totally stupid. Duke's, just to review, Duke's Rachel Richardson accuses a BYU fan of yelling racial slurs at her godmother, who is running for public office in my state of Texas, has a history of racist remarks against white people, tweets that Richardson was called the N-word repeatedly through the match. ESPN interviews Richardson on Outside the Lines, in which they don't even question her story in the slightest, even though by then there are several reasons to be skeptical. No evidence or witnesses support the claims. A slew of left-leaning colleges and out-of-touch woke media outlets use completely unsubstantiated claims made by Richardson to grandstand and preach that racism is bad, implying BYU themselves is racist. Rachel Richardson is held a brave hero worthy of celebration when the only thing that's clear at this point is that Richardson's claims are worthy of far more scrutiny. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable. And you know what? It is unbelievable. I wonder if people realize when stuff like this comes out, it just smells of BS. I mean, the stench is overwhelming. It's like, that don't sound right. A full student section, 2 different volleyball teams out there playing. Some dude is in the crowd yelling the N-word, and nobody thinks to do anything. With police officers around, all of these things. And you know what? You just buy in just like that. You buy in just like that. And guess what? A Duke volleyball player that nobody would have known, no matter what, in a million trillion years would have, the Duke volleyball had made it on this channel or most any other major anything out there. But it did, didn't it? Because of her. Because of her coming out. N-word. I don't know about that. Guess what? Full investigation. Totally unsubstantiated. And now we've got colleges all over the collegiate landscape that is totally bought in and is shielding this crap. Here we are. This is where we are in 2020. I mean, just we've got us a social justice grifter. Make no mistake, do you really believe ESPN would have randomly had any Duke volleyball player or any other volleyball player on outside the lines just out of nowhere? Come on here, let's talk about volleyball. No, but guess what? She's on there now. I said the other day, this was nothing more than a social justice grift, a la Bubba Wallace, a la Colin Kaepernick, and here we are. Wow. The Rachel Richardson hoax. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.